Hello, beautiful human. It is sunset outside, and the last rays of light are coming in the head hut here. And I am inspired to tell you about 3 people who've inspired me in the last 24 hours, a segment I like to do regularly. One of them is a former professor of mine and relatively new friend of mine, Larry Goodell. He's a New Mexican treasure, a poet, and he came and did a little reading at a show that my band and I played for last night. And today is his 91st birthday. And I just think it is amazing to think about all the positive ripples that this man has put out into the world, both by coming to our shows and reading back in December and again last night, but also he was a professor of mine in 1992 and had me publish my first book of poetry. It wasn't all that good, but he instilled that and fostered that confidence in just creating, in being my imperfect self and celebrating that. And he does that for so many countless people. And I think that is a great inspiration. I aspire to do that more myself. And another person that has inspired me greatly just in the last 24 hours is a storyteller named Martine, whose last name I don't have in my lexicon yet, but he has some great books. The one that I started listening to today is called Rain Falling on Dust, something like that. And I've discovered he has a nice collection of books that I will be diving more into. But just even listening to most of that first one was full of permission to grieve. Not just permission, but like encouragement to feel our feelings, allow them to move through us. Recognize that when we grieve something, that's because we care. And in fact, he has a chapter called Grief is Praise. And I think that's such a beautiful, beautiful reminder of how important it is to allow ourselves to feel our human emotions and celebrate them and not try to quash them in ourselves or each other. And another person that inspired me today is my friend Wendy, because she called me when she was feeling dysregulated after a negative interaction online and just reached out and said, I'm feeling really upset and I could use to talk. And I know that's really hard to do for some of us. And it was a tiny step, but also a really big step for her. And as it would be for me, and is for me when I am able to do that, because so many of us feel like we're alone and we have to carry the burden of our grief alone because our society doesn't allow us to have feelings, will call us crazy, call us too emotional, all sorts of negative things. But the truth is, that is one of the most valuable, meaningful parts of being a human being, is having our emotions, learning how to feel our feelings without letting our feelings destroy our lives or take over and drive the bus, but also learning to reach out to friends and allowing others to hold a safe space for us when we do need to just let our emotions drive the bus for a while and let them move through us, even when it's, it might mean an ugly cry or it might mean an imperfect conversation or an exchange. And I think we need to hold more safe space for each other to do that. So, I was inspired by her reaching out, inspired by her taking that leap of faith to call me and ask me to call her back and have a conversation with me about what was going on for her right now. And that's a wrap. It's getting too dark in here for video, but if you'd like to share anything at all, please do. You'll be seeing me more if you like and subscribe. Ciao for now. Peace.